Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another beautiful British Columbian day here at Maple Ridge Chrysler. My name is Jamarly, and today I'll be showing you this 2014 Ram 1500 4x4 in true blue pearl. Starting up here at the front of the vehicle, you'll notice that we have our bifunctional projector headlamps paired with your fog lamps down there at the bottom. These projector headlamps actually produce up to 40% more light than your regular halogens. Now underneath this hood, we have a 5.7 liter Hemi powered engine. This is a legendary, powerful engine that actually has great fuel economy, so you're going to want to come and test it out for yourself. Down here we have our 20-inch completely aluminum rims wrapped in our Goodyear Wrangler tires. These tires are filled with nitrogen, as you can tell, which means that they increase your fuel economy while reducing the leakage, so you don't have to fill them up as often. Coming up here, you'll see your indicator lights along the side of your mirror, and you'll notice that they are breakaway mirrors folding both to the front and to the back. In the case you hit something, they will move out of the way instead of being broken off so that you won't have to replace them. Now let's step inside. Stepping into this Ram 1500, you'll notice that our remote is actually pretty simple. The panic button, the lock button, the unlock button. Press once to lock it all, press unlock to unlock it all. Stepping inside, we have in our driver's door our power mirror controls. You can actually tap that button and the mirrors will fold in on both sides, which is a great feature for parking lots. As well, we have our power window controls and our power lock controls. There's a great amount of storage in the door, as well as a cup holder and water bottle holder and one of your cabin speakers. Now before we step up, I'm gonna show you the tube rails that are actually helpful for stepping into this vehicle, nice and easy. As well as on the side of the seat, you'll notice that we have here our power seat controls, helping us adjust back and forth, up and down, and also the back tilt. Now there's also this special button right here, which is actually your back lumbar support, helping support your back while on those long journeys, making sure that you don't have those aches and pains after a long ride. Now stepping up and into the vehicle, I want to point out that on the left side of the steering wheel you have your headlamp controls. You can actually set them on auto and forget them. They will adjust according to the brightness of the day. As well, they will turn on or off with the vehicle, which is great for not wasting battery. You also have your park release lever right here, as well as your park brake. Below here you have your hood button, your release for the hood, as well as the lever to adjust the height of your steering wheel. Now I'm just going to put the key in the ignition and close up the door and start up the vehicle. Look at how awesome that logo looks. Now we have our tachometer on the left, our speedometer on the right, with a large digital display in the center. Currently we're looking at our miles per hour. Well, not hour, that's American. We're looking at our Canadian kilometers per hour, but it's an easy switch back and forth. We can also see that we have our range till empty, we have our time right there, and we also have our kilometers, which is 57,436, which is great. We also can scroll through a few different options like our oil life, our vehicle information, our gauge summary, our engine hours. We can also look at our fuel economy. We can also look at our trip information, what we're listening to, and our messages board allows us to know when things in our vehicle need to be updated, such as your airbags being serviced or fueling up one of your tires or something like that. Now coming out to the steering wheel, you'll see your voice recognition controls right here on the wheel. These buttons allow you to answer your phone calls or text messages via voice recognition, and you can keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road, which helps keep you safe. As well, here's these buttons to control that digital display, as well as our cruise control buttons and our manual gear shifting buttons if you choose to do that in this automatic vehicle. Now we have our e-shifter dial here with our 4-wheel drive auto, lock and low settings, with our 2-wheel drive and neutral button as well. Here in the center of the vehicle we have our largest in class 8.4-inch Uconnect screen. It's the star of this show. We can have you can actually purchase a subscription to Sirius Satellite Radio. This is equipped to do that. As well, you can listen to AM and FM, of course. Here below you'll see your volume and tuning, as well as our climate controls, our traction control, and our towing and haul. Here in the center we have a great amount of space, 2 large cup holders, and in our center console in the top we have here our SD card reader, our USB port auxiliary jack, and our USB power outlet, as well as our change collector. We also have a deep center console, as well as 2 large glove compartments in the passenger's area. Up above we have the control for that back window, as well as your universal garage remote. Now let's step around to the back. Here in the back door of this Ram 1500, you'll see your power window control, and the window actually rolls all the way down. Now this is a bit of a smaller door, as you can tell, because it's a quad cab, but you're actually not losing that much space. There's a great amount of storage in the seat back pockets, as well as underneath the seats. You can actually lift them up to store things in the under the seat compartment. As well, you can actually fold out these little mechanisms here in order to store something on a nice flat surface all the way across the back. There's a 60-40 split, as you can tell, and there's also these lights in order to help you see in the dark. Now stepping around to the back, you'll notice that we have a large box, and the box actually is installed, has a liner installed. I'm just going to open that up and show you how large that is. Great for those weekend projects, or even to help your buddies move. Closing up the trunk here, you'll also see your 4-pin and your 7-pin towing hitch hookups, your factory installed towing hitch, and this vehicle has a dual exhaust. Look how beautiful that looks. I want to thank you so much for doing this quick walk around of this 2014 Ram 1500 in true blue pearl. I hope you'll come down to Maple Ridge Chrysler and check out this vehicle or their new and used options. Have a great day. Remember, we're closer than you think.